This is a poem. Ever been in so much pain you don't even want to be alive? You wonder why you even came? You're tortured by your memories, wishing you could go back and just turn back time. Wondering why everything went astray, how you could undo it, how you can make it better. But you know it's done, it's in the past, so you keep moving forward. You miss what you used to be. You discuss it by looking in the mirror, saying this isn't even me. Wanting to just have a house, a dog, a baby, and a husband. But it seems like that's something like a mirage that you can never actually get to because everything keeps coming in between. Missing everything that you used to have, from your mom to your dad, to your dog to your real life. Just paralyzed by the pain inside. You're kind of like a zombie, walking from here to there and waiting for sleep so you could actually be happy. You ask God every single night, staring at the stars, why did you make me be here to be alive? Did you really hate me that much, knowing beginning to end, of how it was really going to end, or do I have to pretend? I don't know what to do to make myself happy. I drink or smoke. I pray. Sex never satisfies. I've gotten to the point where I just eat, sleep, and want to die. There isn't anything else I could do, except just breathe and pretend I'm alive. It's been a long ride of ups and downs, but isn't it crazy how all you ever remember is a down? Every time you try to remember the up, you're just paralyzed by knowing that will never be what it used to be, and you can't even become the real happy that you want to be. How every time you give love, they take. How every time you give, it's a mistake. How every time that you want something, it's always given to somebody else, and you have to watch them enjoy while you just become sad and depressed and annoyed. What has my life become? If I could turn back time, but doesn't everyone say that? That they would do differently? Well, how do I start from where I am and make a different ending and beginning? Only God can. He is a judge. He is a writer. I'm just a little sim character in this sick-ass psychological abuse, unnecessary pain game, saying, what am I even here for? I see people, I'm nice. I say, I like your earrings. How you doing? It's nice weather outside, don't you think? I play the Matrix game and go to work. I get people presents on their birthday. I try to keep myself clean. I do my laundry. I make sure to eat at least twice a day. I try to moderate my drinking, even though I want to seep deep into those blankets and drink until I can't think. There isn't much more I could say or much more I could do. God doesn't want me back in heaven. He closed the door. All I could say is, at least I tried. No, I wasn't a whore. I loved, I cared, I gave. All I ever wanted was love. I never gave a shit about anything else. But maybe was that my mistake? I look at the witches and think, maybe I should have cared about sex and money. Maybe I should have cared about popularity. Maybe I should have really cared, then I would have been left alone. God would have said, you're just programmed. Do your thing. I'll let you prosper while the other one who's doing the work is going to take their brutality. And I say, why me? And the silence is deafening. All I do know is, I wish I could go back to the beginning.